Hello, everyone. Welcome back to FemmeTarot. I'm Natalie, your international spiritual coach, psychic medium, energy reader, your friend. Above all, I am your friend. How is everyone doing? I miss you too. We missed last week's live. I was away on a long weekend trip, just my husband and I. And now I'm back, but the schedule's a little bit off, which is why I'm going live today on a Saturday and not tomorrow, because tomorrow we have some other plans, so I won't be able to do it. Summer is always a little bit weird because we're traveling, we're visiting islands, we're here, we're there, everywhere. So just, don't rely on the Sunday live streams, but always check Instagram and YouTube community because I post on there when I'll be going live, or I'll be asking for your suggestions as well. What are the next videos you want me to do? Anyways, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone's enjoying summer. Well, if you're in Australia and New Zealand, it's not summer, it's winter. So I hope you guys are enjoying winter because, as you know, we're international here. We have families from all over the world, and I love that. That is super exciting. We're all united here, regardless in which corner of the world we live in. I hope everyone's doing well. I have a little bit of a cold, so I apologize if once in a while I have to kind of like use a tissue during the live stream. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I did catch a cold because I fell asleep. Well, I took a nap. I'd just gone to the beach, came back, my hair was still wet. I was so tired because of the sun, the swimming, and everything. I fell asleep under the AC, and then I woke up with a terrible cold, and I'm still struggling with it. But anyways, it is as it is. Hope everyone's doing well. I just want to say the chat is on fire today with your questions regarding Justin Timberlake, and it's not just Justin, right? It's just not just what's going on with Justin, because he seems to be spiraling. He seems to be something's off there. And are we surprised? We're not surprised, right? Because I've been saying this for a couple of years now. Wait for it. You're going to see a lot of these celebrities, a lot of these people that we looked up to, or we saw as role models. Some people did, anyways. Just the masks just slipping away and actually seeing what is really happening behind those doors, behind the scenes. Because it's one thing when they put out curated posts and social media videos, posts, whatever it is, that's a curated. That's what they want us to see. But at the end of the day, we all know, because we've been seeing a lot of this stuff, a lot of this darkness come to light now. We've been seeing it with P. Diddy. It's with Oprah as well. With all these big celebrities, we're seeing that there's something dark behind this facade, if you will. So Justin is no different. Unfortunately, he's no different, apparently. I just realized also before we came on that I thought I had done a reading on Justin Timberlake, and I thought it was on Justin and Britney that I did a while ago, but I just went through my channel, all my videos, and apparently I didn't. Maybe I did it on someone else's channel and not on mine. But I think this is great timing with everything that's been going on. I know you guys have a lot of questions. I'll be reading your questions. I have questions as well that I have collected from Instagram, from the YouTube community tab, and obviously, and of course, in the chat today and now. But before we start, a couple of things. We have to do this every time. Yes, we do. We're almost at 5K, Femmies. Help me get to 5K. That's going to be amazing. That's going to make my summer. Just let's get a 5K, and then I am going to be giving away a 30-minute free tarot reading. I'm going to be doing a what's called a poll, and then I'll be picking a random name, and you might be you might be receiving a 30-minute free tarot reading from me, but that's going to happen only when we get to 5K. So you guys, you know what to do. If you're new here, do subscribe, do like this video. If you're a family, do share the videos, or find any video that you find that you think might be interesting to your peers, to your loved ones, and share them that video. And also, don't forget to comment down below, replay crew. It does wonders with the algorithm. We know. I mean, we need to suck up to the algorithm to get what we want, right? Anyways, also, quick one before we start. If you want to book a reading with me, you can do that via my website, FemmeTarot.com, which is down there, down the description as well. Please note that I am fully booked until September, right? So I'm now booking for September, but you'll have to hurry if you want to get a reading beginning of September, because that's filling up fast. That's because I'll be taking a summer break, meaning a summer break, not from YouTube necessarily, well, a little bit from YouTube, but I will be taking a summer break from readings because I need that. Okay. I need to replenish my energy. I need to regenerate, recenter, etc., so I can come back nice and fit and full of energy to help and guide you guys. Also, there's something else. There is going to be a announcement of something special that I've been working on. I will let you know in a couple of weeks. I think I will make the announcement. Let me see. It's always, just so you know, because I work with energy and because I also love astrology and I do follow astrology, I always make sure that I pick the right dates when I make announcements or when I start something new. So I'm just waiting for the right timing with that before I announce it. And I'm still working on some stuff. That's it. Also, don't forget, I have new merch. You'll find it down below. It's linked down in the description box as well. The theme is pop art, pop summer. I hope you love them. I love them. I think they're really super cool. I'm still waiting for my new merch to arrive, but it does take a while because it is shipped from the US. So I hope you guys enjoy those too. I try to keep the prices as low as possible. I'm trying to keep like very minimum sort of like, what's it called? I'm not going to gain much money from that. It's mostly because I want you families to have merch and for us to enjoy the merch. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying. So before we start, obviously, this is a reading on Justin Timberlake. I have pulled up his chart, and something that shocked me and I wasn't aware was that he's an Aquarius. He's an Aquarius. Yeah. You know me, I'm an Aquarius too, but I do have an issue with Aquarius men. I do. We'll get to that. So, and his chart is interesting. I'll pull it up really quickly. Here you go. So I hope this is accurate. I'm not sure the degrees here are accurate if you don't have the exact time of birth, but it doesn't matter. So we have Sun in Aquarius, 12 degrees. Interesting. And then his moon is in Sagittarius. Let me just remind everyone that Britney Spears is a Sag. So Sun Sag and then Moon Sagittarius. Wow. Wow. This relationship or that relationship could have had a lot of potential. I feel they were too young. The timing was awful. And I do feel that people did get too involved. And when I mean people, I mean managers, parents, etc., got too involved in that relationship. But we'll get to that a bit later. Then he's got ascendant in Leo. All right. You know what I found interesting? His Mars is in Aquarius too. He's such a bad communicator. And Mercury in Pisces. Fibber much? I wouldn't trust Justin with a 9-foot pole. No. I wouldn't. No. Shady business there, Mr. Timberlake. Jupiter in Libra. Saturn in Libra. Okay. Venus in Capricorn makes things a bit better here. And then Pluto 24 degrees in Libra, which is interesting looking at that 24 degrees in Libra with his Pluto, because right now Pluto is in Aquarius, as you know, but he's moving out of Aquarius in September, end of August. I can't remember the exact dates. For a few months, he's going back to Capricorn, which is going to affect, it's going to hit him when Pluto moves out of Aqua. Be ready, and you heard it here first, that something, there's going to be a big bang, something big is going to come out about Justin, regarding Justin Timberlake, or even his relationship. Just wait for it. And I've got an amazing question from our Alex. I know he's not watching at the moment. He will be watching this the replay crew. He's got a really good question about that. And I will start with that question, and then I will start pulling some cards. So if you have questions, there's so many questions in the chat. I'm afraid that I may miss some, or it's just a little bit overwhelming sometimes because I have to look at the chat, I have to read the cards, I have to connect to my guides. So what we're going to do is, if you have questions, do not drop your questions yet. Okay, just add a Q, a capital Q in front of your question, so I'll be able not to miss it and see it. Val said, Sun ascended opposition. Exactly. That's the other thing I wanted to say as well. Kelly, I'm an Aquarius and I don't trust an Aquarius man. I'm an Aquarius. I don't trust Aquarius men, and I am married to an Aquarius. No shade to my husband. I'm just saying, because he's got a different kind of chart. He's got a lot of Capricorn and Aries. But yeah, I rolled my eyes when I said Aries. There are Aquaman and Aquaman. They're different types, all right? But this Sag moon is worrying me, you know, likey. Val says the same thing right here. When Pluto goes back into, so something will be exposed, exactly what I said. Justin, when Pluto goes back into Capricorn, I see it, I feel it. We'll ask the cards anyways. Like mission, Moon and Sag, wandering eyes, Mercury and Pisces, beautiful voice, but Mercury and Pisces as well as your communication and how you communicate. And Pisces are terrible communicating because they live in La La Land. They live in their own little bubble, and they just communicate, or they speak in their own, I don't know how to say it, in their own, not words, but I want to say in their own, they're storytellers. They create their own world, right? So the way they communicate is according to their perception rather than the objectively what's happening. Danny says, I love Jessica. I love Jessica. I love Jessica Biel ever since she was in Seventh Heaven. She like, I really liked her energy. I'm gonna say it, and if you're a Justin fan, you know, you can shade me if you want. But when they started dating, I could not see it. I just could not see the compatibility, the chemistry, the energy. I just couldn't, and I still don't. But we'll get to that. Just must be long suffering. I wonder what her astrology is. Good question. I didn't check her sign, but I'm sure mods can help us with that. So that would be, yeah. All right. Danielle is in the house. Happy weekend to all. Happy Saturday to everyone. Yeah, some planetary transits are better than others. Exactly. That's why I always check. I always check. So, all right. Or are you obsessed with her? I'm not obsessed with anyone, but I assume that's a typo. Still love Britney. I'll just answer that really honestly. I don't think that he really truly loved her. Again, it could have been puppy love. It could have been the fact that, you know, they thought they were in love, or they acted like they were in love because that's what people expected from them back then. That's what I'm picking up from that. It doesn't mean that they don't love each other as friends, or they didn't love each other as friends, or they didn't have some kind of mutual respect back then, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they were in love, especially him. So, Issa, is that Jessica's? Oh, she's a 12 degrees. She's Pisces, Moon in Gemini. Ascendant Sagittarius. Hold on. Interesting. Let me bring up his. Okay. Oh, okay, good. We can see both. All right. So there you go. So we have, so her Pisces in Mercury. All right. So it seems that they both lack communication skills. I'm sure of it. I feel I'm just reading it intuitively now. And also from what I know from astrology, I don't feel communication is their strong suit as a couple. Moon 17 degrees in Gemini. His moon is in Sagittarius. Okay, that means they know how to have fun, and when they do have fun, they probably share um, the same love for outdoor activities, or just generally they just share the same hobbies, or they do the same sports together. They go to the gym together. That's what I feel. So they do have some common things that they like to do together. And then her ascendant is Sag, and his sun is in Sag. I'm checking Neptune in Sag. He has another one, and no, what am I saying? Her ascendant Sagittarius, his moon is in Sagittarius, and he also has Neptune in Sagittarius. Interesting. So, hold on, you guys. Let me take this one. Hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah. So interesting. It does seem that it feels to me that they would have been, they're great, maybe friends or great. I feel that we'll throw the cards, but I do feel that they're great at sort of putting on this front where they like seem to be very united as a couple. Um, and they're great at that, but I feel there's no connection between them. And I'm reading their energy at the moment. There is no connection, but we'll throw the cards as well. Lady Rivera says, as a couple, they feel off. They do feel off, you know. Taylor Swift and what's his name? Travis Kelsey seem a lot more genuine than as a couple. They have a lot more chemistry and a lot more connection than Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake, which is interesting. Electra Black Sky says the same thing. Always felt off bites about the relationship. She's very jealous. You should see her stare down at him every time he speaks to a woman on the red carpet. I mean, I don't know if it's jealousy, because I would assume that if you're a public figure and they've both been public figures for a very long time and they've been together for a very long time, I would assume that you get used to it. Like you get used to the limelight and getting like that your partner is going to get a lot of attention, and so will you if you're also a public figure. So I'm not sure if it's jealousy 100% because of the fans. Like I don't feel that she's jealous of the fans of other women, but I certainly feel that there are a lot of red flags and a lot of reasons, and they're validated, why Jessica Biel would feel a certain way towards Justin. And when I mean a certain way, I mean distrust. Justin kept stringing her along until he committed. He was a playboy. Possibly. I don't know the backstory, but we'll look at I'll read the cards because that's what I trust the most, and that's where I get all of my information anyway. So I'll start with that. I want to start before we start with, I'm going to read out some questions as well, and then I'm going to pull the cards. This is from Alex. He had a question, which kind of answered already. Shout out, Alex. So, is Justin's spiral a result of Pluto being in Aquarius? If so, since Pluto will retrograde out of Aquarius into Capricorn, will Justin spiral again when Pluto goes direct into Aquarius again? The question, no, it's not going to be, he's not going to spiral again. He's already spiraling, but it's going to get worse when Pluto moves out of Aquarius and into Capricorn. That's when something huge is going to happen, and we'll all find out about it and learn about it. So in a couple of months, It's already started. Like the thing is, his sun in Aqua is 12 degrees. So hypothetically speaking, it shouldn't affect him. Okay, Pluto being in Aqua at the moment, because it affects the early degrees Aquas. Me, for instance, I'm a first degree, and it has affected me. And I do. Anyways, this is personal stuff that I don't really share. But yeah, to early degree Aquas, I feel you. I know what you're going through. We have to go through it. All right. So out of Aquarius into Capricorn, Pluto. Oh, okay. And this is interesting what Alex says. He says, I've noticed a lot of Aquarian celebrities really going through it this year. That's also a video idea. Maybe I should do one of all the Aqua celebrities that are going through it at the moment and just do mini readings for them. For example, Kenya Moore leaving, being fired from Bravo with a inappropriate pic that she put up of her cast member. Example two, Oprah being hospitalized for stomach issues, likely from Ozempic. She's not going to be the only one. Trust and believe that Ozempic, by the way, give it another year or two, and things are going to come out about Ozempic on how it affects not just, yeah, it does help a lot dramatically with weight loss, and it is for diabetics. It helps diabetics. But something about, it's not the lining of the stomach, but I do get and feel that with Ozempic, something really major is going to come out with something which affects the nerves. This is what I'm getting, like can create nerve damage long term, allegedly. All right, this is what I'm getting through spirit. Example three, the singer producer The Dream being accused, sued for essay. Kelly Rowland having very bad press on Cannes red carpet. There's so many. He brings up so many examples. Someone released a fake AI sax tape of Megan Thee Stallion. So many. I think I'm going to do a separate video on all these people, all these Aquas out there, and just, really deep dive into this. So he says that Alex concludes, I know Pluto hasn't directly aspected most of the people I listed, except for Kenya Moore, but our Aquas have really been going through it. Alex is also an Aquarius, by the way. So yes, we are going through it. Some of you Aquas that are later degrees are going to feel it in a few years' time. So do get ready. But this is not to scare you. Whatever is happening is really eye-opening. I can speak for experience right now. Okay, so everything that's happening, I'm taking it very, very surprisingly calm and mature, and I'm very rational about something that is happening in my personal life. And I can see why it's happening. I should have been upset. I should have been very, very upset and sad. And I think a few years ago, if this happened, I would have been in a very bad emotional state. But I can tell you that because I work with spirit and I do a lot of energy work, it does help me ground. I'm very grounded, and I see what Pluto is doing here. I can see why Pluto is giving us tough love and where this is all leading. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to ride this wave. I'm going to not go against Pluto. No, I'm not going against Pluto's energy. I'm going with Pluto's energy. Okay, because that's going to make things a bit easier, and that's going to give me a little bit more time, kind of like adapt to these changes that are coming. All right, so enough about Pluto, though. So let's start. What is going on? I want to start with this DWI that Justin Timberlake got, because there are so many. I read an article recently saying that there was a witness at the bar that he was in and said, I only saw him drink one drink, and he didn't seem intoxicated at the time. Yeah, but I mean, were you really like, do you know what he did before he went to the bar? What he drank before the bar, or if he took anything? Do you know anything? You don't. You cannot assume something just because you were there for like an hour and you were like watching him. Were you watching him that closely where you know how many drinks he had, or if he had a whole drink or half the drink? I'm just saying, it's just so many people have come out of the woodwork and they're just, I don't know, either defending him or they're just accusing him. Whatever it is, it can happen to any one of us, but it's uber dangerous because that's how people get killed and kill people and unalive people. So that's really irresponsible and unacceptable. If he's got an issue with substances, for instance, or alcohol, who are we to judge? We shouldn't be judging. We should be helping in whatever capacity we can. But when you actually, just like Shannon Bedore, if you're actually going to be that irresponsible where you're going to sit behind the steering wheel and drive, knowing that you're not 100% sober, then that's on you. Okay, we're not here to help you, we're not here to support you. That's on you. You were lucky no one got hurt, including yourself, Justin. So all right. So what I want to see, what I want to understand, I'm going to read around Justin's energy right now. Okay. I just want to see what the cards and spirit has to share with us. What is going on? Okay. Why is he seems to be, again, he's spiraling. He seems to be all over the place. Wait, Lady Rivera says, he wants to fight the DWI. His lawyer sent out a statement saying as much. It feels like a bad decision. How? How can you fight a DWI? I don't get it. Was he breathalyzed? Obviously, the police would not have booked him in, would not have arrested him if they didn't have solid proof. So to me, that's ridiculous. It's just, I don't know what they're trying to do there. But yeah. Can I just say this and don't go after me, but most people who have been in the limelight for a long time, especially these kids, because Justin, Brittany, Christina, all these kids were kids when they started the Mickey Mouse Club. And then they became these amazing, these superstars. So reality is very different. Their sense of reality is very different to ours. So I'm not surprised they are dealing with mental health issues. I'm not. Us normal plebs, peeps have mental health issues that we have to deal with. Granted, we don't have their millions, but I mean, from what we can see, the millions and the mansions and the yachts and the private jets and the everything, the handbags, everything do not make for happiness. They're not happy. Otherwise, if money made us happy or money made the world go around, all these rich people would be ecstatic. They would be blissful, joyful, very happy people, and they would actually do good and would help the world and do good to the collective instead of harm. But let's read around Justin's energy. Okay, give me a second, everyone. And then I'll afterwards, I'm going to take some of your questions. Miko is asking, is Justin Timberlake bisexual? I'm not here to talk about his sexuality, to be honest. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Does that change anything? If Justin Timberlake is a bad person, if we know he's gay, bisexual, whatever, fluid, would that affect how we see him? Or the other way around, if he is a saint, if he is this amazing human being, does it matter what his sexual orientation is? Does that change anything on how we perceive people? No. I'm just saying it doesn't really matter and I'm going to say most people in the entertainment industry, they kind of have to be fluid. Okay. They kind of have to, some of them just sleep around because that's their way or the way to get somewhere to the top. it's unfortunate, but it's still, casting couches and all that is still going on. It is. So, all right. Hi, Darlene. Hello, beautiful. Yeah. And actually, I do want to do a video on Disney, specifically on Disney, because there's so much stuff about Disney, the company, Disneyland, Disney World, all of the Disney characters. I'm going to do, it's not going to be a live, it's going to be a proper video because I want to edit, I want to add some stuff in it. I need to find the time, but summer is here, so I normally have more time around summer. So I'm going to do a video because there's so much I want to share with you about generally Disney, the Disney kids, everything Disney. And don't get me wrong, I am a Disney fan. I love Mickey Mouse. I have a lot of like t-shirts, a lot of Mickey Mouse. Yeah, but I'm not a Disney. I'm not a Disney adult, but I don't know. I was a Disney kid, so it's nostalgic. It's more nostalgic. Anyways. All right, back to Justin. Stop. Chat, stop distracting me. I'm joking. It's not your fault. It's my fault for looking. All right. So let's look at Justin's energy right now. What's going on in his life? Uh-oh. Instantly, as soon as I asked the question, I saw Jessica Biel. I do see trouble in paradise. I'm sure no one's shocked, or most people are not shocked. But I've got to come out and say it. I don't feel with them either. And I've said this about J-Lo and Ben Affleck, and I've said this for other couples. I don't feel they're together. And when I mean together, I don't feel that they are, not that they're divorced or separated, but yeah, I don't want to say separated, but let's just say they're not physically together and they don't live together most of the time. So they know very well on how to keep up appearances when they have to. Before we start, just a reminder, this is for entertainment purposes only. How many kids do they have? Is it 2? I see 2. So let me know how many. Oh, here he is. He's going through. All right. Someone in the chat, I think it was in the chat, asked me about NSYNC and about his world tour, the one that the young cop didn't get it. Yeah, sure, I get that. And the other one was whether NSYNC is going to go on a tour. So I do feel that he's like, I don't know if it's his tour that he's working on at the moment. All right, give me a second because I'm getting so much stuff is coming through. All right. This is his card. He comes up as the King of Swords. Normally, typically, this could be, I mean, swords is air. It's the element of air in tarot, but as well, this sometimes comes up as my Aries sign. So if someone's very dominant and he's an Aries or has a lot of Aries in their chart, they come up as a King of Swords. But also, to me, this is Justin right now. And you see how he's holding the sword? Justin is like, he's trying to keep something. Swords is communication, by the way, okay? Air signs are very much about communication as well. He's trying to keep something from coming out. And I'm not talking about DWI or substances or anything like that. It's something bigger that he's desperately trying to hide. And whatever that is what's affecting him, because look at this. He feels very, very burdened. Sorry, my camera is not focusing. There you go. 10 of Wands. This is carrying a lot of responsibility and a lot of burdens and a lot of things going on in his head. So he's very much in his head at the moment. working hard, something working hard to change something, all right, or working hard from, come on, come on. Okay, sorry, I don't know why it's not focusing. Working hard on protecting his relationship. I love how I did it so dramatically, right? Um, Two of Cups, Hanged Man. Uh-oh. They're waiting for the right time, waiting for the right time. Has Jessica Biel moved on? That's just came through, by the way. I feel she's got someone else. Ooh, you heard it here first, and it's alleged. Okay, in my opinion, as a psychic medium, I feel Jessica already has someone. He knows. Justin knows. Justin knows. Um, so the Hanged Man is trying to kind of like throw sand in our eyes and also waiting for the right time moment. The timing is off right now, so it could be that we find out about the end or the dissolution of their marriage around September, between September and November time, which is when Pluto moves back to Capricorn. And I feel that's what's coming out. Look, with the Three of Swords, heartbreak. People are going to be very, not us, because we know what's happening. We can see through the darkness and we can see through the facade. But Justin Timberlake fans will be shocked. They'll be shocked, I guess. Yep, Justice, there you go. Ooh, they're working on it. Divorce is imminent, unfortunately. Justice, there you go. And it's not, you know what my guide just said? It's not just the divorce, the justice. It's also, it's not just a DWI. There's more legal stuff coming for Justin the next few months. Something bigger than a DWI. Why did is DW American Friends? Is a DWI different than a DUI, or is this the new way we say driving under the influence? Is it driving while intoxicated? Is that now the new political chat? I cannot keep up. I cannot keep up. So apologies if I make mistakes. Regarding all these terms and Ace of Swords. No. I'm not sure whose this is. One of them is having a baby and not with each other, well, not with their partner. Um, ooh, I feel it's Justin. I feel it's not happening straight away, but it's gonna happen very soon. Um, okay, thank you, everyone. It depends on the state. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. It's depending on the, okay, got it. Okay, got it. I was like, a DWI? I've never heard of a DWI. I always knew of DUIs. Anyways, that's not the important stuff. The important stuff is the baby. The baby. There is a baby coming. It's not Jessica's. Ooh, Justin, what? Devil! Oh, you guys. Oh. Good for you, Jessica, for having moved on, having someone else, and kicking him to the curb. Because this stuff is coming out. Justin's facade and how people see Justin is all coming crashing down for him. Wait for it. It's all coming crash. It's divorce, baby, DWI, more legal stuff coming through. I don't know if he's going to go through with this world tour, honestly. Another one that's going to drop out of a world tour. I mean, he'll need the money, to be honest, with all the legal stuff that's coming. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Something about his tour as well. Something about his tour as well. I know we don't like him here because of the way he treated he treated Britney and generally the way he treats women. All right. He seems to be like an entitled prick. Full stop. Aquaman. Ooh, sorry. They do tend, and they're so bad at communicating as well. So good for Jessica for moving on and doing it in this way as well. Um, yeah, Gigi's asking what did the devil card mean? That he's got a lot of skeletons in his closet. Do not nothing sexual here, but he does have skeletons in his closet, and those are coming out. And all of this, Pluto is going to be so unforgiving. So unforgiving for him. I mean, yeah, he hasn't been a good boy. As he's been a very naughty boy. Okay, I have the Three of Cups here. Um, he does have a lot of women around him. I do feel that. So I don't know if his agent's a woman, his manager, or his best friend is a woman. I do see that he needs a lot of this. He needs this female, feminine energy around him. All right, because that gives him balance and also that helps him kind of like put his thoughts in order. I feel he is very chaotic in how he thinks. He could have ADD because this is the energy I'm picking up with him. Um, so to me, he has women who are helping him out. Um, and he's, by the way, by the way, he's not the type that has platonic female friends. He either had an like he either has slept with them in the past or he's sleeping with them. Like friends are not female friends are not platonic. Okay, they're not just friends. Just saying that he tends to have these very complicated, multi-layered relationships with women. So interesting. Three of Wands, world tour. He's traveling or he's about to travel. He's looking forward to that. He wants a little bit of that escape from home, maybe. Ten of Pentacles. That will go well though with that Ten of Pentacles. I feel the world tour will work out for him or he will make money. Ace of Wands. Yeah, he's also working on something, which is like the timing of everything is interesting because he's got his tour coming up. I'm not sure when it starts or, is it just is it a world tour? Is it just the US and Canada? I'm not 100% sure. But he's also working on something here, which is why they timed the world tour and everything this summer. Because something, so whether it is a single, a song, or I don't think it's music though. I don't think it's him singing or him being the artist, if you will. I don't see that. I think it's something else. He does produce music. I do hear that he is producing with other artists something he is working on, but whatever it is that I'm seeing here, it's not music related. Could be, I mean, I can't see it, but I'll just say what I'm seeing, what I'm getting. It could be presenting because I'll just share with you what I'm seeing. Spirit just showed me he's holding these cards. You know how they hold these cards, like like Andy Cohen does, like when they're interviewing people, they have these cards. So I see him like talking to someone, interviewing someone, and having like these cue cards, holding cue cards. So I feel like some kind of presenting or some kind of show could even be something along the lines of like a contest or like a show like Traders or something like that. Not Traders per se, but something along those lines. So that'll be announced soon. We'll find out soon. What are you guys saying? My girl Aqua, she's also an Aquarius, by the way. Sarah is lovely. I absolutely adore her. His show performance not good, that he felt stoic and didn't want to be there. He's got a lot on his mind. He's got a lot on his plate. Ooh, dirty, dirty. Aquas are flirty in general. They can be. Let me tell you about aqua men. Aqua men can be flirty with women they feel comfortable with, which means to women that they're not 100% into. Those are the ones that they feel comfortable with, and they can be very, very flirty. If they're really into a woman or they're fancy or they really like her, normally they're not flirty. They try to act too cool for school and all like blasé and whatnot because they think that's what's going to make women, go after them. Us aquas, I'm going to put women and men. We are a very, very special type, right? We're aliens. So good luck deciphering Aquariuses, especially if they have a lot of aqua in their chart. Hi, Margot. We missed you. Hello. All right. Maybe he'll host maybe he'll host a perfect match instead of Nick Lachey. I mean, can you see that? I don't know. Could be. Who knows? I mean, that would be funny. So this is what's going on with him. I get the Seven of Swords. I got the Devil too. You guys, Justin. No wonder he's under so much stress. He's again. He's got a lot of skeletons in his closet, and he has things he's hiding, and he does not want them out. Some of them are coming out. That's what Pluto does. That's what Saturn is retrograde right now. I'm going to do a video on that, everyone. I'm going to do some readings, how Saturn going retrograde is going to affect all of the signs. I'm going to do this ASAP. Okay. I've already set stuff up for that. So keep an eye out for that. So it's going to be interesting times. He's under immense pressure, I can tell you, under immense pressure right now, which is why he probably. Miko is asking, are you picking up all? Let me ask the cards. Let me try to be more specific with the cards about that, and then I'm gonna read out some more questions that you guys left for me, and chat, you can ask anything. Oh, before you ask the questions, I want to look at his relationship with Jessica. I'm gonna look at them from two different perspectives, hers and his. So hold on. I literally saw a big red balloon and it popped. It really popped. So what's the red balloon and why is it popping? Something's popping. A lot of stuff is coming out. For it to pop, it means that there's no room for to hide anymore. There's no room because a lot of things are kind of like trickling down, or they're like, coming out. So there won't be much to he won't have a choice. Let's see. Someone famous. That's the Lover's card. Someone famous. Another thing that he's hiding. Who is he seeing right now? Who is he having an affair with? Well, it's not really an affair if they both kind of like moved on and they're living separate lives, but none of us know about it officially. But who is this? Someone who is going to shock us. That's what I'm getting. This woman that he's seeing is going to shock us. Six of Swords. She's not from America. She's not American. Is she? Is she is she some kind of superstar from a different country? Just saying. I don't know. Shakira. Just threw it out there. Don't. It's not a prediction. But I mean, if it is, Eight of Swords. Why? Queen of Cups. This is a big name, and she's big. In America and Canada and all that, but also I feel she's her roots, or she comes from a different country? Interesting. Interesting. Seven of Pentacles. They work together, or they will work together. Seven, a lot of sevens. Why so many sevens? Getting so many sevens. Seven of Wands. It's trying to protect this. Let's wait and see. Because when September time, October time, when Justin will be back in the limelight because of his projects and his tour and whatnot, keep an eye out on the female names that are going to be tossed around, like who maybe he's working with, or he's producing something for someone. He's been seen out with someone. I think that's where we're going to get all the clues as to this woman. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, not yet. Not when it comes to the cards. Don't blame me, okay? For entertainment purposes only. I'm just telling you what I'm saying. And a lot of times, it here, that a lot when I give you private readings too, a lot of times I give you information that comes out of nowhere, it seems, all right? And people are like, what is she saying? Like, where's that coming from? And then a few months later, I get all the DMs, the emails, and everything, and they're like, mind blown. Didn't see that coming. You got it. So let's wait and see. Yeah, you all heard it here first. So you should get your t-shirt as well. All right. So I'm gonna look at Justin now and Jessica. All right, and then I'm gonna take your questions. So I want to see them separately and together as well. By the way, I am changing my studio, so I'm going to move my studio to a different and bigger room. And I'm going to bring back the tarot cam when I do that. So by the end of summer, I will have changed everything. There will be a different background. I mean, the eye stays, but things will look a little bit differently. And then I will definitely have a tarot cam, because I love the tarot cam, and I love that you guys can see all the cards as well, and the spreads and how it works, because that's how you learn. So just be patient, a couple of months, and then it could be back. So I want to start with Jessica and then with Justin. Jump a card, King of Pentacles. Hold on, I'll get to that. I'm gonna pull Jessica's first. Seven of Pentacles. Why is this? She got the same as old for Justin. Okay, I'm back. I hope. Anna says, am I here? Okay. Another, it just happened to Princess Anne. Right. All right. So Seven of Pentacles. Jessica Biel right now is focusing on herself. She's working on herself. She's working on getting new projects, or, bringing in more of an income for herself. So she's very focused on work. And this guy that we just mentioned a little while ago, that this guy that she definitely has a new relationship. Good for you, Jessica. Seven of Wands, he got that too. So they're again, remember what I said at the beginning, that they're keeping things very, very, very hidden. So whatever they do in their private lives, and what's happening between them, they just want to keep it hidden, right? They want to keep it out of the limelight, out of the public eye. Four of Pentacles here. Hold on. Nine of Cups. I'll be honest. She can't wait for this to be. I think Biel is done. There's no cups here, which means there's no love here. None. Look. Wands, Cups, Nine of Cups. This is her. This is her. Can't wait to start my life, the new chapter in my life, etc. That's it. Things are actually going well for her. I feel that she's in a very good place. Pentacles, money, Pentacles, the Lovers, because she is with someone. King of Pentacles. It's up to him, but it's someone else. Is this a manager? This is some kind of or mutual friend that they have, or some kind of advisor that they have as a couple, that I feel that he's the one who kind of like tells them or advises them on what to do, how to do it, announcements, where to go, who to be seen with, etc. So it could be an agent, a manager, or someone they really, really trust. Justin's. Now get ready for your questions, everyone. Excuse me for my tissue and my runny nose. Okay. Justin, hold on. Knight of Swords. Ten of Swords. Swords. Justin, it's the end. It's the end. He probably knows about this other man. It's the end. To him, this relationship is dead and buried, according to him and how he sees it. As I said before, I don't feel that the two of them communicate much. I do feel that they're doing the best that they can, at least in front of the kids and for the kids, which is the right thing and the healthy thing to do. So yeah, I mean, Justin is over it. So is she, but she's not as adamant, or as, I don't know. He feels like he's like not just over it. He's slammed the door, shut the door, locked the door, and he's out. She's like, I've just closed the door. I've just closed the door. I'm not going to lock the door, Justin, because I still have love for you and respect for you. And he's like, I'm out. Petulant little kid. Sounds like he sounds like he's going through some kind of like tantrum. Although aquas don't go through tantrums, because a tantrum is something that happens, you go through, you have a fit and it lasts for a short time and then you're okay. Aqua tantrums can last forever, for a long time. All right. What was that? They renegotiated when he was caught holding hands with his co-star in New Orleans a few years back. Is this Justin? Are we talking about? I miss you too, you guys, when I'm not here. I do, which is why today I'm like Saturday. I know it was like last minute, but I'm like, I missed them. I have to go on. Will this be the end of Justin? Well, the end of Justin, listen, whether we like it or not, or whoever likes it or not, Justin is an icon, right? He is a huge name. He is a superstar in his own right. He's produced good music. He's done good music. He's a great dancer. All of that. He's done amazing collaborations in the past. Justin's reputation is not going to be tarnished in the sense that it's going to tarnish his music or anything like that, or he's going to disappear. But it's definitely, when we mean the end of Justin, it's going to be the end of how people thought Justin was, if that makes sense. All right. So people are going to see who Justin really is and what his role was when it came to Britney as well. Let's not forget that. Because I do somewhat, they were kids. They were both in the same predicament, let's just say. being manipulated and used by adults because they were these talents, these young children that had these amazing talents. But to be honest, I don't feel that Justin did, and even though he was young, he didn't do enough to protect her, even not just when they were dating, even after they broke up, and even now, today, now. So to me, that just indicates something. He's very self-centered, that's for sure. Very self-centered. Is he an alcoholic? I don't want to say that he's an alcoholic, like he's not, that's not the issue. There are many issues, mental health issue. I do feel like he's depressed, right? He's got anxiety. He suffers from anxiety. It's not even depression. Well, depression and anxiety go hand in hand, but it's in his case, it's anxiety that triggers depression, and not depression that triggers anxiety. And for sure, I'm sure he has access to a lot of mind and emotional numbing substances, not just alcohol. Uh, who? Good question. Good question. No, he sounds pretty salty. He is very salty. That's an aqua thing. Okay, it's an ego thing. It's an ego thing. Um, because they do have a big ego. The men, they have big egos. Again, I do not want to. I'm generalizing. I do not want to categorize all aquamen. It depends on their chart, on their rulers, and on a lot of things. But now, for the sake of this video and this reading, we are generalizing. But no, I don't feel he's salty because of that, because it does feel like it was something that kind of, it was something that they agreed. It feels to me it was something that they agreed on, like, it feels to me like they had this discussion or this conversation many a times where they're like, okay, you know, we're not that into each other. Instead of kind of like, cheating on each other and possibly getting de moi or some other site leaking your affair, and that will be, that would be embarrassing for us, for me, for our kids, for the family. I do think that they just decided that this is what they wanted to do. This is how they wanted their relationship to be. I mean, what can I say? We'll keep making money off of him like they did Amy Winehouse. That's what they do, unfortunately. So there's a clause in his prenup that he has to pay if he cheats. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of most prenups have that clause in there. But you have to also prove that your partner cheated. You have to have concrete proof in order to be able to. So it's one thing if you suspect it. It's one thing if you might have seen like a text or two, but does that really prove that they're cheating? At least physically. I'm just saying. I'm just playing devil's advocate here, and I'm trying to understand these relationships too. These Hollywood relationships that do not make sense to me. Okay, good question. How does he feel about Britney Spears at the moment, right? Okay. Um, Interesting. Very interesting. Why? Lovers. What the hell? What the? I was not expecting this whatsoever. I swear to God, I was not expecting this. That's why I love doing what I'm doing. Does he still have the hots for, like, does he still think of her Ace of Cups? Wait, wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Woo. Okay. Who is Justin seeing? Is it Britney? Is that what's gonna come out that's gonna shock us about this woman? But she's not from abroad. Not from abroad though. She is American. She's from Kentucky, right? Or Tennessee. Um, you guys, I don't oh my I wasn't expecting that. Six of Cups. It's puppy love. Hierophant. I'm gonna pull the card. Okay, because I I'm not doubting what the cards are saying. Oh my guys. I just need to throw the cards again, okay? Because I'll just show you what is coming through. Okay. Lovers. And then the Ace of Cups. So it could be a possibility of reigniting this love, okay, or this relationship. Queen of Pentacles. To him, like he always saw her as a queen, or like he looked up to her, or and I don't mean just her character or her personality, but I feel like her talent, her singing talent, dancing talent, and all that. Yeah. Puppy love, nostalgia, Six of Cups. We were kids. We didn't fully take it to the next level because we were too young, we're too mature to, inexperienced, whatnot. Back then, when Justin was with Britney. Now, the real question here is, which is why I want to pull the cards again, is like, did okay, so this is my marriage card. Okay, this is my marriage card. So I'm asking the cards and you guys, because I want to hear what you have to say. Were they married back in the day secretly, which was annulled? Was there something? I don't remember that, but I get that strongly right now. And it could be that this is what's coming out, that he and Brittany back in the day, I don't know, eloped, got married in secret. It does feel like it got annulled, but yes, Mark, I know about the abortion. Because Brittany did, but this is interesting. Was Brittany even aware that she did? Let me, yeah, let me just reshuffle 1 second, because this is confusing me. Jason Alexander, I know Jason Alexander was her first. He was a backup dancer, wasn't he? That was her first. Yeah, no, I'm talking about Justin and Brittany. But hold on, hold on, hold on. Judgment. Why? Wait a second. Why? Okay. The Empress, the mom card, Knight of Pentacles, someone that's him, and that's Temperance. She comes up as the Empress. She comes up as the mom, as a mom. Why? I'm scared to look even further than that. Judgment. He doesn't want to be judged. He knows he's going to get a lot of flack. People don't want to see him with Britney, especially the Britney fans. Do not want them back together. I mean, we would love that. That would be juicy, right? I mean, whatever. But I mean, to me, he does care about what people say about him and what people write about him. I'm telling you guys, I had to reshuffle, I had to redo it because I need to double check. The Empress was the next card. The Empress is the mom card. I don't feel that he has a strong connection to his mom. It does not feel like his mom. But I asked specifically about Britney. So there is something weird and twisted going on here with Britney. And and I feel that Britney has been trying between the lines to tell us something in her book. I need Britney fans to be on this. I need this because we need to find out what's going on. Knight of Pentacles. So here's this guy again. Obviously, they have a team of managers, they have people who kind of like control their finances or business decisions, their moves, etc. But why he comes up here? Here he is again. He comes up as the King of Swords, Justin, and then Temperance. And here's the, oh my God, I'm going to pull one more card because I cannot believe this. I cannot. So Temperance is about wait and see. This is the card where the spirit says, just wait and see, girl. Okay. And I saw the fire and the water. Fire. She's a Sag, water bearer, Aquarius. He's the Aquarius. Five of Wands. There's a lot of tension between them. Four of Cups. She doesn't want to talk to him. She doesn't want him around. She's not ready to pick up the phone, talk to him, or have some kind of connection with him for whatever reason. Five of Wands, and I feel it has to do with crap that he told her. He when Aquas generally, when they get angry, it can be very mean, by the way. It sounds like he gets mean and he says really hurtful things when he is in a bad mood or he's angry or he feels hurt. And she hasn't forgiven him. You guys, you heard it here first. I have a very strong feeling there's some kind of connection with a baby here. Okay. That I know that they hadn't, I know that Brittany spoke about it. So does this baby exist? Did they tell her that it was? I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling a baby, and what I'm also feeling a baby from Justin. I told you this. He's having a baby with another woman. That's coming. But what is really interesting to me is he sees her as as a mother or someone nurturing. She's not very nurturing. I mean, she has her own stuff going on. Um, there was some secret marriage, something they're hiding. It's coming out. We'll find out about it. We'll find out about it. That's what I'm trying to say. That spirit is not giving me 100. It's not 100% clear. They're just giving me little clues here and there because they're getting us ready for what's about to come out. Justin's going to be in the new. Wow. Wow. I don't know what to say about. There it is again. There it is again. In 3 months, I'm getting 3 months. Just heard 3 months from now. What is this? If you're asking, the baby, this new baby that I'm seeing that he's having. Ah, wow. I love doing these readings. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. What are you guys saying? That we're probably engaged, married, more likely. Yeah, something happened. I'm telling you, but it's coming out. Um, pretty good. I mean, wouldn't that be wild if they have a baby together? Like, wouldn't it be wild if, like, after like the official separation or the announcement of the separation with Jessica Biel, that he then starts dating and has a baby with Britney? I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose it if that happens. Oh God. I mean, again, you heard it here first, and do not be surprised if you think things that come through a reading when I do these readings is completely out there. It's like wild, you cannot digest it. Hey, come back in a few months' time. and comment under the video and let me know. Are you still surprised? Did it come true? What is that? I get you guys like shocked and surprised when my predictions come true. They do. It's not that I don't like, obviously I know my abilities and I know how I work and I've been doing this for so long, but it's still sometimes it's just like, wow. So, oh dear. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The two would look like the ultimate. Yeah. Could you imagine the ultimate early 2K baby is gonna come out in full denim? Remember that that I remember that there was a time when there were like couples, like celebrity couples would like match. I remember that there was a time when Britney and Justin were like in denim. There was a period where was in denim back then. So that's it. Wow, you guys. I mean, that's what can I say? Lots for words. Lots for words. Okay, do you have any? Let's take a couple more questions because I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice. It's starting to become a little bit croaky. Um, so if you have any more questions, oh yeah, the eclipse for sure as well, because the influence of the eclipse lasts 6 months. So, and is going to get stronger as we get closer to the end of the 6 months too. Yeah, I don't know if you have any other questions, you guys, but while you're thinking about your questions, just a quick reminder to like this video, you guys. If you've forgotten, give me a thumbs up, give this video a thumbs up, and do subscribe and do help me get to 5K. Finally. Oh, that was another question. Will and Sync tour. I don't see it anytime soon, I'm afraid. Okay, I don't see it anytime soon. It doesn't feel to me that this is something that will happen anytime soon. So would help or hurt? That's a good question. She's very vulnerable. I think she's vulnerable, but she isn't. She is a Sag. So she did jump back up after her divorce with Sam Ashari, who is in Traders now, which that was so new Traders. I can't wait for it to come out, by the way. Oh, you guys, if you're not watching The Mall, you should watch The Mall on Netflix, just as we're waiting for the Traders to come out. But she's not that she's vulnerable because of her mental health and all of the abuse that she's been through. And yeah, she's been abused by managers, her father, family, everyone allegedly. But here's the thing: she is resilient because she jumped right back up, right on her feet after the divorce with Sam. Whether it was her fault or his fault, it doesn't matter. She does Sag energy. She does know how to move on. So let's see. Let's see. Nah, I don't know. I think that his lawyer is gonna do everything possible. His lawyers are gonna try to keep that under the lid and not come out public. But honestly, I'll be honest, I don't care about the body cam. And he was intoxicated, he got caught. Luckily, no one got hurt. He's gotta now, he's gotta pay for it somehow, there are repercussions for that. So I don't think that's gonna come out. What can you have shown those pictures even without prediction, encouragement, if any? Um, with Kenya, I know she's an aqua. Here's the thing. I'll tell you what I feel about Kenya. She's very, very spontaneous. She doesn't thing, think things through. She's like, if she feels angry or if she feels disappointed, or if she acts on that without thinking. And it feels to me this is what happened here, and she just didn't take accountability for it, for what happened. But an old, I mean, it seems that she did with Jason Alexander, right? Where she eloped. Did they go to Las Vegas? It seems that that's like her thing. Again, she's a Sagittarius, very spontaneous, very fiery, very like, I want you now. I don't want to wait. I want to do it now. This is the kind of energy I feel with her. But with Justin, it feels very karmic. It is a karmic relationship, but what let me explain differently. It feels to me, let's say that in a couple of months time they rekindle the relationship, they reunite, Justin and Brittany. Just let's pretend that's happening. It feels to me that their dynamic, because it's a karmic relationship, like before it seemed that it was Justin kind of like leading this relationship, even though Britney was the more popular one. She was the superstar. She was more of a superstar, in my opinion, than Justin, right? How I saw it back then. And now it feels to me that that will flip, or it flipped, and it's going to be Brittany having more control of over Justin, even if they never date again. But it just seems that she's got power over him, energetic power over him, and he knows that, and that's why he acts a little bit weird and he does things which we don't get. Um, let's see. Because we'll cut the words and expose you, but I don't think I do the big thing. Lisa, I recently saw online rumors of a girl named Iris was claiming on social media to be Justin's secret daughter. Where did you see that? Oh, where did you see that? Okay, this is wild. This is such a wild reading. Okay, Iris. But then again, so many people come out. Remember when, who was it? That recently came out, not recently, I think it was last year, that came out and said she was the, oh, I don't remember. So many people come out and say, I'm the secret daughter, I'm the secret sibling, I'm this, I'm that. And then we find out that they're not. How old is this woman, Lisa? Do you remember? I mean, how old would you guess she was? She is. Cups. Hmm. No. I don't know if okay. I cannot say for sure if this Iris girl, is their daughter, but I keep getting the same thing. Hierophant, look at this. They are a family, or they were a family, and a family does include a child. Eight of Cups, walking away from it. The Moon, keeping a secret, walking away from the secret. Just where is the baby? Hierophant. I'm telling you, they got married. They were married. They were married, and I'm sure is about to be. There is a baby coming, or there is a baby. There is a baby that connects them, or a child, or a human that connects them. Full stop. I keep throwing the cards. I keep getting the same feeling. What can I say? 20 years old. Well, timing tracks. 18 plus. I would not be surprised if it comes out. She has to do a DNA test. She has to do this, like she has to come with a screenshots, timelines Receipts, all of it. She has to. But if she does, you know where you heard it here first, and we us, the Femmies, are not gonna be surprised. Not really. Like, he's not like it's not that he doesn't feel like he's in love or he thinks of her, he misses her. Again, it's a karmic relationship, so there's always gonna be an energy, tie. They're gonna be tied together energetically unless they cut this karmic cycle that they're in, on this karmic relationship. But it's not like, he's dying for Britney, or he wants to be with Britney. It's There are feelings, there are a lot of feelings, and she does feel like family to him, and he feels comfortable around her. He feels there's that nostalgia, okay, this childhood puppy love kind of thing that makes him feel good, that he enjoys that, but it's not real. Like, he's not in love, he's not passion, it's nothing. Um that's the thing. I get both, Jesus. I get both. Like, there is definitely a story about a baby between them, not the abortion that Brittany's already talked about. There's something about a baby connected to Justin, okay? And there's a new baby with the girl from outside the States. I'm telling you, Justin is not going to have a good year. So much is going to come out. People are going, especially people who don't really follow, they know who he is, might have like been fans of NSYNC and all that, but people are going to lose it with all the stuff that's coming out. Yeah, I no, my Miko just answered that. Ryan, can you imagine all of us millennials how cray we're gonna go if all of the stuff that we talked about and saw today is gonna just unfold in front of our eyes? Wow, 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 wow. Well, yeah, thank you, Smaragda. 80 in the room. Hit the like before we go. This was such a good reading. I wasn't expecting what came through, but I love doing these readings, and that's why I do them live, you guys, because I want all of us to have the live reactions, right? As the information comes through. It's absolutely amazing. And I just love seeing you guys. Be just I love this community. Absolutely love it. Look at my hair. It's so hot here. It's just stunning. You can see it in real time how it gets frizzier and frizzier. It gets hot. And also all the stuff that I saw around Justin. I mean, whoo. Um, yeah, well, let's wait and see. And we'll be here to talk about it when things start unfolding. In the meantime, I'll be back next week because we need to talk about Saturn going retrograde and what that means for you. I will explain what that means, and I will be doing readings for all the signs as well. I am not sure if I'm going to be doing that live or it's going to be pre-recorded, but next week I will. You'll definitely have that video available for you. Um, Again, if you want to book a reading with me, you can head on over to my website. Availability only in September now because August I'm off and then July is booked out. And don't forget to check out my new merch and let me know what you think. And if you have any merch ideas or anything, send them over. Come on. Don't forget to join Discord, our channel on Discord. We're there, we're hanging out. You can ask questions, you get to know each other. It's a really fun place. I do share resources with you guys. Also, any one of you who took my all of you who took my psychic development course as well, they're on there and they can help because they're already working. They're already working on their intuition, so they can also answer some of your questions if you have questions. And in September I will be announcing my next course as well. So many things are happening. I'm working for you guys, but a lot of exciting things are coming for all of you. Right, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here on a Saturday afternoon, morning, evening, depends where you are living, where you are at now. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll be seeing you very soon. Till next time, take care, everyone.